Hello and welcome to this new video. Last week we had Road to Las Vegas Battle 3, which is this case from Harry Seeders called This Spreadsheet is a Nightmare, a very fun one. Unfortunately my performance was below my expectations, and I will show you in a while why that's true. Basically I think I did in the top 30, but wasting points in putting in the wrong answer for the bonus 2 question, plus having my spreadsheet freeze during the competition, so I had to restart everything and do again from scratch level 1 to 4. But it is what it is. Now I'm going to record my ex post walkthrough. If you didn't do that yet, I recommend to check out the video from Andrew Nye and Dermot Early, who did respectively first and second place, with an amazing performance of getting the full score and 16 minutes I think in time, which is something very incredible, considering that I think at best of my performance I could have done this case in maybe 25 minutes, but that's still a lot of time on top of the top performance. So let's go right into it. I will start from the first levels. Basically you have this data tab in which you have dates, you have the items, colors and units sold. Units can be numbers written as number properly, or the string, or Roman numerals, or dices. I had to Google before the case started to understand that there is a formula actually to convert from Roman numeral to normal numbers, so Arabic. Luckily, otherwise it would have been quite a challenge to convert. And for the dices I have a custom function built, but anyway it's quite simple to convert back to proper numbers. And you have also this void tab where you have aliens and ghosts, and you need to understand basically how far they are when you're going to encounter one based on your path. So having said that, let's start from level 1, which is, I mean, quite straightforward because you are asked to perform those calculations. I don't think there is an easy way to do that with formula, but of course the best way would be to prompt the calculation themselves like this. So 20 plus 12, 3 plus 2, 1 plus 2, 2 plus 7, 4 minus 1, 9 plus 7, 2 plus 2, and 3 plus 4. Okay. Then you need to remove the unwanted character to reveal the hidden word in this case, which is a basic substitute of this with this and nothing, of course. So that's pretty much it. Level 3, again you need to just leverage the Arabic formula, which can also take an array as an input, and that's pretty much it. And then you have this level here, which tripped me up because I didn't figure out at the beginning that the two rows were merged, so I lost a little bit of time to go from a separate solution here in my helper tab to a one row solution, in order to avoid putting in empty rows between the answers. Anyway, you need to determine the earliest date there was a sale for the combination listed. I mean, there is plenty of ways to do that. Probably the most clever one is to sort these and concatenate those and do basically an XLOOKUP. Otherwise, probably what I did during the competition, which is not so clever, I filtered this tab based on the two conditions. So I split those two conditions, did a filter, sorted, and took the first one. Yes, which is potentially not the best way to do that, but let's do that anyway. So sort the filter of this lock based on this lock equal 1 times this locked equal 1. Yes, that's for sure not the best way to do that. sort index ascending, and you need to do maybe the text split of this based on this one. So you get this and this, and then you take the first one. Okay, then you do this thing. Apologies, and that's it. And here I think my Excel crashed, or maybe on level 5 I didn't remember. Anyway, I did do again this thing, which is not so time consuming, but still losing some minutes, because I needed to decide where to kill my spreadsheet as opposed to waiting for the freeze to be over. And I think after 1.5 minutes I killed the spreadsheet and did again the level, so 3 to 4 minutes lost all in, I think, which didn't allow me to do level 7, which is not so hard. You need to sum the total units sold in Arabic numbers for the following combinations, but units sold data doesn't look right. Data might be text or shown as a Roman numeral or listed in the form of dice. Okay. I mean, there are plenty of ways again to do this. Maybe let's leverage the my usual worksheet here. To leverage again my filter function. Don't want to take anything, just want to filter. Based on this and this. Okay, but I want until column D. Okay. We'll do the Arabic of this. Then I will do the get dice value of this. If is error this. Not is error number value of this. I will do minus this, otherwise get this value. This is not an error. I will take this. Otherwise not is error this. We'll take minus this, otherwise true. Okay. Is this correct? 46159, yes. Let's scale it for the data table. Okay, I have already errors because probably the get dice value is not correct. split, it's mid of this sequence len or r14 1, and then a concat and then a minus minus. 54 is not working for some reason. Okay, that's a weird pattern I'm having. Okay, it's actually 71. 72 is right. That's weird. Let's check first of all if those are correct. Yes, and 71 is not, so puffs blue. I don't know how this is possible. I will need to double check in some way, because this is, I mean, dangerous in competition conditions. So level 4 sorry, level 6, bad data is behind you. The bad news is that you are in a void surrounded by ghosts and aliens. In level 6 they stay still while you try to find your way out of the void. Use the starting location and set of moves shown by arrows to determine in which move you encounter either an alien or a ghost. Okay, let's duplicate this because the logic is completely different. So I will have example 6. Let me get rid of all of this. Okay, so you will have this. Then you will have the transpose of this. Then I will leverage my arrow to offset of this. Okay. Then you will have row of indirect of this and column of indirect of this, which are the starting positions. Then you do this plus this and this plus this, and then you have an address of this, this, and 4, which is the resulting cell. Then you iterate, and then you have an indirect of void and this to check if there is anything there. Okay. Okay, and then if not, if or this equals this, otherwise 0, which is the question. On which move you encounter either an alien or a ghost. So it's basically a match of 1 here, 0. Which is 7, which is right. Okay, let's update. And I will need more Okay, this should be my answers. Okay, then basically I got here during the competition. Then due to the time I lost, I didn't want to address level 7, which was also quite simple to do manually. I did the bonus questions, which are basically very simple. Which game in level 1 has the largest value as an answer, which is 3. And then I bumped this because which game in level 3 had the largest value as an answer. The answer is 999, and I put 999 instead of 39, which is quite annoying. And those are 40 points thrown out of the window, which probably would have given me top 15, top 10. What is the total value of all the Roman numerals on the data tab? Put your answer in Arabic numbers. Well, this is quite simple because that's Arabic of this. Maybe without losing precious seconds in wrong. So 919712. 19712. This is the total quantity sold of all items on the tab. Put your answer in Arabic numbers. That will be basically this. That's the answer. Ah, interesting. Why? I need to be very careful in this kind of situation. Luckily, I didn't bomb this during the competition. Okay, so that would have been my real score without this wrong input. Then let's go for level 7. Running around the void did not work, so you decided to stay in your starting location. However, the ghosts and aliens are now moving towards you. Yes, they can move diagonally, determining the starting location of the closest ghost or alien to your position. What is the location of the closest alien or ghost from the starting location? Okay, so this will be a live attempt actually. What we're saying is that cell DL198 so this, okay, the closest one is probably this, which is yes, DK200. Okay, what I have in mind is something quite weird. First of all, let's go for example 7. Okay. What I would like to do is, let's assume the closest is always within a 20 times 20 square, which is hopefully true. So what I will do is indirect of void and this, okay, and I will do an offset of -10, -10, 20, 20. Okay, so I did, yes, 20 by 20 square, so I did -10, -10, so left of 10, up of 10, and then expand it to 20 times 20. I want to have a 2 call of this. So those are basically the ghosts and aliens in a 20 times 20 square centered in my position. I want to calculate the distances at this point, so I will duplicate this. I will do address of row column relative. Okay, I will do exactly the same thing, but I want void copy. Okay. I now want to calculate the distance, so we'll do row of indirect of this, column of indirect of this, row of indirect of my starting position, and column of indirect of my starting position, and I will do the absolute value of this, lock the row, minus this and this, and I will take the maximum. Is this even right? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but let's assume I want to have sort by, what is the question, by the way? It's the location of the closest alien or ghost from the starting location. Okay, so I want to filter this based on this if or. This equals this, otherwise 0. So I want to filter, let's filter everything, including this equals 1. And then I want to sort by this by array this ascending. Okay, that's apparently correct, so let's update. I think those are the, okay, that's nice. So quite, I mean, not that hard, honestly. How many times was an alien the closest in level 7, excluding the example? How many times was an alien the closest in level 7? I'm sorry again. If this equals alien 4 1, that was 0. Eight. Yes. Okay, so a little bit of regret because I could have done much better during the competition, but again, it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed this live walkthrough. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.